hello there. We didn't even fucking start, and I already have one of you on my head. Hi, guys. I'm hoping for a little more calm stream today. Hoping that everybody will just stop calling me every 10 minutes in this fucking household. I swear to God. But hi, how are you all doing? Hi. I went to bed at like, I think 6 a.m. I I watched until 1, 2 a.m. Vox Machina, Pai di Palle. The Mighty Nine. And I keep then watching people reaction to the Mighty Nine. And I'm this close to draw a fan art of Caleb. This is, I have 4 hours of sleep with me. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine. What do you mean? I just couldn't fall asleep. I was like, okay, I'm in bed. And my brain was like, you're staying awake. It's 5 a.m. Please let me sleep. No. It's 6 a.m. Please. Okay, fine. The last episode was so fucking good. I love even how they structure it. I love how they structure. I'm this close to draw a fan art of Caleb, but I have to resist because I have so much work to do. So much work to do. I have a commission on Vision, and then I have so many things to do. Like, okay, I cannot get into the specific because it's a surprise, so I actually cannot show it. But I have to do the alert, all of the alerts for a VTuber. And when I mean all the alerts, I mean gifted subs, follower, trains, no, not trains, raids, and stuff like that. Bets gifted. I'm like, oh man, so much work. I don't have a limit on this though. Okay, I don't have a time limit, but still, so I'm like sweating here. Oh man, oh man. But I said like one of the work in progress. I was like doing a little more chill. I'll probably do next week with you guys the commission on Vision, because that I can actually show. If I'm not wrong, I'll check it again. But yeah. I have the second I have free time, I immediately don't have it anymore. I'm not complaining money. But oh well. Man, oh man. How are you doing? I think after yesterday, we can all agree that Genshin will be permanently moved to the nighttime. So, whatever the fuck happened yesterday will not happen again. I was actually so mad. So mad because not only I cannot enjoy the story on my own pace, but they kept fucking calling me. And for some reason, I couldn't just say no. Like, I kept saying, I'm busy, I'm streaming. And they kept answering me, it's just 5 minutes. Yeah, it's 5 minutes now. Then 5 minutes later. Then 5 minutes, 10 minutes from here. Then 10 minutes, then 5 minutes and in an hour. Like, for fuck's sake. I was so pissed off. So pissed off. That and the fact that I also had to cook dinner because my father is not able to make pasta, put the pasta in the water. It's incredible. Italiano medio cis. Uomo italiano medio cis. Essere tipo. But well. Now, after all the stressing, I think we all need a session of therapy. Okay. Let me unmute everything so we can start. Okay. There we go. And we can start. There we are. Okay, we did the Blood of Troy last time. Alright, we have now couples therapy. That will come, that will come, that will come. That is the DLC. Now we have Spanish Knights and Phantom Blows. Spanish Knights.
Hello, Samuel.
Andy, I needed a session so bad. I think you needed too, so here we are.
Evening, Chief. You doing all right? You sound a little down.
Ben!
In truth, my friend, I have been dreading this evening.
You're not the only one.
I appreciate your taking the time to point out my cognitive distortions, but there are some elements of my past that are especially painful to sort through.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, we were both bad guys, Andy. But we're not anymore, and that's what matters.
This is true. Cognitive distortions are by nature illogical, but I have you to help me clear them up. You should decide what distortions you'd like to focus on tonight so that we may begin our work.
Okay, so yeah, disqualifying the positive is a big thing. After last time, what could it be? What could it be? Oh, I think overgeneralization, mind reading. What else? What else, guys? I don't know. Maybe emotional reasoning. I don't know. Control fallacy for sure. I don't know if catastrophize. No, not catastrophize. Maybe short statement. Like I should have done this. I should have done that. I Blaming was right. It's don't think always right now. I can hear your problems. Wait, these are my cats. What the fuck are they? Mine, it was my mother who came back from work. I thought my cats were destroying the Christmas tree. I was so worried. Let me see. Let's go with. Maybe labeling. Yeah, labeling. Let's go.
I think these will suit me fine. Lay it on me, boss.
Let's go.
It is time for me to stop delaying. I suppose you might be able to guess what aspect of my past is giving me such distress.
Yeah, I have a vague feeling. Calling it since it's called Spanish Night. Honest joke. Slutty past. I think it's Henry Kramer. I have this vague feeling it's about Henry Kramer. You know, just a vague feeling. Just a vague feeling. Okay. Let's put it here.
You're thinking about Heinrich Kramer, ain't you?
Yes. My actions 600 years ago bring me no end of shame and regret. I have never truly processed what I did. I have sought to distance myself from Heinrich Kramer, but that is exactly what Edmund Keane tried to do with his past. I am no different from him.
Nah. Don't do that.
I will summon my emotional strength and accept my part in Heinrich's development as a monster. I believe the 1400s were my worst century.
Really?
I had professionally killed so many by then, and I was so good at it that murder seemed meaningless. I no longer felt that dark adrenaline that accompanies life-taking. I felt nothing. If I no longer felt anything at the taking of a life, did life matter at all?
God damn, man. Well, I think that's a little too much. Not labeling. Draw fallacy?
Boss, your feeling, or lack of feeling, didn't make reality. How you felt about the value of someone else's life didn't amount to a hill of beans.
It's red angry.
Heck, maybe that was unemotional reasoning.
Or perhaps anti-emotional reasoning. Yes, I projected my emotional emptiness onto the world.
Yeah.
In order to combat this feeling of emptiness, I transitioned from a simple vampire into a far more terrible monster. I became what is known in modern times as a troll.
He became a troll. That's why I had the labeling thing.
Chief, I'm gonna stop you there. No matter what you were a human being too.
Yeah.
This talk of monsters and trolls is way too simple. It's labeling. It ain't helpful. If someone's just a troll, there ain't no way of helping them, is there?
I'm sorry. Internet completely ruined for me the meaning of troll. In a serious, in a non-high fantasy subject. I can only think you are trolling people.
You are correct, I am labeling. It is funny how easy it is to call ourselves names, even when we know we should not do the same to others.
So, I'm gonna give you guys a little piece of my mind. I felt, like, in the recent years, I found it very interesting how we started using new words for things that were already there. Like, rage baiting was just trolling a couple of years ago, and gooning was just horny posting. I don't know why we started using new words. We already had words. Like, what? It's something that I noticed.
Very well. I acted in the manner of a troll. I have observed many trolls throughout history. It is a common fate for those who fail to find purpose.
Damn.
Ironically, it is often those who are most privileged who become agents of cruel chaos.
Calling out all the trolls.
Oh, like that billionaire fellow who runs all them companies but spends all his time being a low-down varmint online. I'm blanking on his name.
Are you talking about Elon? I mean, when did this game come out? When did this game come out? Actually, pagina del negozio. Cazzo è uscito? 2024. It's Elon. It's absolutely. I love this game too. No filter.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with the man.
It's for the better.
I think that'd piss him off more than anything.
It makes sense for a mortal billionaire to act in this way. Being so powerful yet feeling your impotence on a global stage is a strange kind of pain. Heinrich Kramer was such a man. I was doing business in the southern regions of the Holy Roman Empire when I met him in a tavern. He was drunkenly ranting and raving about the sin of Eve, how women were the cause of all evil, that witches surrounded us.
Not surprised.
He had gathered quite an audience, who delighted in egging him on to sound even more ridiculous.
Ah. I see. How is it called? There is a term for this. Wait, talking about terms. I think it's... Wait. Let me see if I can find it. The Urban Dictionary. Thank you. Lolcow. Ah, found it. Okay. Let me... He was a lolcow. For those of you who don't know what a lolcow is, a person or group of people laughed at for action that they take, despite or not trying to be funny. They may try to take themselves seriously, but are often mocked for laughs, with or without their knowledge. Yeah, that's why they're called lolcows, because people are trying to get all the funny things out of these guys who are unintentionally funny by being so serious. It was a lolcow.
By the end of the night, he was spouting some nonsense about how breasts were chest horns,
Huh.
and that all women possessed a sacral hump indicating a vestigial tail.
The fuck did he smoke that night?
Wait, what? Was this fella serious?
It was like a stand-up comedy show,
Oh,
but
lovely.
with more vomiting and misquoted Bible verses.
Lovely.
But I was very old already. I saw through the humor to the true hatred beneath. I cannot believe I ever saw value in such a fallen one. I ought to be ashamed.
Se avrei dovuto metterti lo should.
Oh, dang. By Andy's reckoning, neither of us was worth saving either. Is that true?
Ah, disqualifying the positive? Troia ogni volta. Sta roba. Ah, appena finisci di caricare.
Now hold up there, Chief. You've been a fallen one yourself, haven't you? I'd say you always had value.
Yeah.
Heinrich Kramer's an asshole, I ain't gonna deny that. But he's a human asshole. I mean, not that he's literally a human asshole, that would be pretty gross.
Thank you for the horrible image, Sam.
I understand your meaning, Samuel. You are correct. I again let my passions get the better of me.
That's okay, Andy. All we're doing is being aware, right?
You are, of course, correct, my friend. I will
Yes.
continue. Heinrich was already an influential friar in the Dominican order.
The fuck?
Ties going all the way up to the Vatican.
Why am I not surprised? Somehow. It was a 50-50. Did he hate a woman or did he touch children? One of the two.
But his hatred was childish and personal.
Not the kind of child I was talking about, but sure.
Because he seemed entirely petty.
A 50-50 every time. In this case, woman.
I functioned as his mentor and press relations manager.
Why did you hate yourself that much, man?
Wait, so you were a warrior, an assassin, and a PR guy?
He was a fucking PR?
Is it so ridiculous? Assassinations are often public relations moves. Dictators have their critics killed for professional reasons, not just personal ones.
I mean, yeah, yes. No, I mean, he's right. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, I turned his rambling manifestos into something more grounded. We made a scholarly appeal to Pope Innocent VIII to condemn witches, and he was only too glad to issue a papal bull.
Ah, Papa Nascentavo. Magica.
What's a papal bull?
It's a memo issued by the Pope to alert Christians to new positions or doctrines of the Church.
Bullshit for me, okay?
In this papal bull of 1484, the Pope condemned those who consorted with devils, incubi, and succubi, and those who cast spells.
Vampire in the Vatican and no one noticed. Are we surprised? Or did they just don't give two fucks? I mean, they mentioned devils, incubi, succubi. Never said anything about vampires. They don't care about the people who touch children. I don't think they care about vampires. Also, I need to find papal... perché la bolla... sulle bolle papali, so. Bolla papale... 14... Devo trovarla. Ah, non era Innocenzo si chiamava, ok. Minchia, l'ho trovata. Esiste, porca troia. C'è proprio scritta o sto stronzo? Minchia è lunghissima, nevermind, volevo leggerla, nevermind. 5 dicembre 1484 900 ottavo, nel quale il pontefice affermava la necessità di sopprimere l'eresia e la stregoneria nelle regioni della Valle del Reno e nominava i frati domenicani Henrik Kramer e Chapel Sprenger, inquisitori incarnati di estirpare la stregoneria dalla Germania. Il bro è davvero esistito. Pensa un po' suo nome falso. Perché esiste davvero, bro? Crema e Spring usarono la Summis Desiderantes come prefazione del Malleus Maleficarum, che fu stampato 2 anni dopo. I didn't fucking know Kramer was a real person. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, the developers I know had a lot of fun researching this guy. I'm sure. What a piece of shit.
It does sound like a bunch of bull.
Yeah.
You are not the first to think so. This papal bull was largely ignored. Pope Innocent VIII was not a well-regarded pope.
Yeah, I wonder why.
At this time in his life, he was a frail old man, mostly surviving on the breast milk of teenaged girls. He was far from a spiritual authority.
Oh, they addressed the elephant in the room. Okay. Glad they addressed the elephant in the room. I love this game so much, guys.
Oh, yuck. I'm starting to see where the Puritans came from.
The late 1400s often mirror our current times, I find.
I'm gonna
Intensely
puke.
concentrated
Yeah, you're not.
power does terrible things to men.
Sam was the same idea.
Heinrich was intensely disappointed when this papal bull did not result in the widespread persecution of women.
Yeah, and 2 years later he made a fucking book.
I encouraged him to intensify his efforts. Had it not been for my encouragement, perhaps the inquisitions of the time would never have happened.
Adesso, bro. Era un coglione, penso che sarebbe successo in modo solo diverso.
I think you're laying too much of the blame on yourself, Chief. Yeah, you played your part in Heinrich's evil doing, but he did too.
Yeah, he was a piece of shit.
Maybe if you hadn't encouraged him, someone else would have. Or maybe he didn't even need any help. You can't know.
It is hard to imagine that he would have achieved his goals without me, but perhaps you are right. I cannot know. It's very easy to assign myself all of the blame because I can control my own actions.
There were 2 in that tango. 3 with you.
Well, that's right. And you can't control Heinrich's actions.
See how the student becomes the master. Yes, you are correct. I could not control Heinrich, but I did help him.
Yep.
It was at this time that I offered Heinrich the chance to dedicate his immortal soul to his dark work by taking it from him.
Yeah. Now I'm curious. I wanted to see how he looked like. Wait, now that I know he was a real person. Hi, Malu. Malu, puoi lasciarmi... Malu, cosa ti ha fatto Risico? Cosa ti ha fatto Risico, Malu? Rick Kramer, ok. C'è una sua immagine o non sappiamo assolutamente un cazzo di lui. Malu, ti lancio. Fattilo. Lascia stare, Risico! Ma questo è proprio... Ma c'è un'immagine di Kramer? Assolutamente un cazzo. Si sa un cazzo del bro. Tanto meglio. Ma lui vuole andare in guerra. Ho visto. Ma lui non... Lo so che sei incazzato anche tu per Kramer. Basta! Lascia stare Risico! Sta addentando la scatola. Vieni da lì. Guarda. Guarda.
The malicious irony of welcoming a hateful man of the church into eternal darkness was too tempting for me.
Yeah.
Of course, he took my offer.
Ugh.
He was all too eager to devote eternity to his hateful work. And just because I thought it would be funny, I told him we needed to have homosexual sex in order for the dark ritual to work.
MD, you're the funniest motherfucker I know. Oh my god. I told you this is masochism. That is so funny. That is so fucking funny. Oh man. Convinced this misogynist churchmen into having gay sex for the dark rituals. Trash taste, Andy, but pretty funny, not gonna lie.
He was so eager to abandon his beliefs to indulge his hatred.
Oh, jeez, Chief. You really ain't too picky about who you're getting intimate with.
Yeah, the bar is very low. Was very low, man. Man. It was underground.
You are such a sweet blood, Samuel. Sex need not always be about intimacy. In this case, it was the cruel irony that gave me satisfaction. Heinrich took to unlife well. He dedicated himself wholeheartedly to his great book, the Malleus Maleficarum.
Yeah. Jacob.
Oh, you mentioned that before. Well, what was in this book?
You wrote this book with a certain Jacob.
Here, take a look. I have an old copy.
Why do you have it?
This is a manual of sorts on how to identify, persecute, and kill witches. It was a work of dark fantasy garbage, unworthy of any respect.
By the way, this is what was actually on Wikipedia. This is actually what was on there. È scritto in latino, non capisco un cazzo.
Jeez, Andy. I feel like you ought to burn this thing. Smells like brimstone and bad news.
Because it is.
No, Samuel. If the past does not teach us, we will be doomed to repeat it.
Yeah.
I kept it to remind me of just how far I had once fallen.
So many people should play this game. I swear to God.
I gave him the brilliant idea of attaching Pope Innocent's papal bull to this work in order to give it legitimacy.
Oh, damn.
We also fabricated an endorsement from the University of Cologne. Fact-checking was so slow back then that it would take decades to challenge the legitimacy of such an endorsement.
It took 2 years, by the way, from what Wikipedia said.
Sounds like an election debate.
Yeah.
You see, my friend, mortals are eager to follow instructions. Church authorities were all too willing to enforce these rules.
Is it over-generalization? Maybe.
Hold on there, boss. Maybe some mortals want to be ordered around, but there are always just as many rebels. You gotta know that by now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. I am sorry. I let my emotions get the better of me. I think my current disgust for my old behavior is coloring my thoughts. But you are correct. I am overgeneralizing. You see, my belief that mortals could be controlled was validated by the clergy.
Yeah.
I know that many, the wiser among them, ignored the Malleus Maleficarum, but many did not.
And also, you have to take this thing in account. Many people, especially like farm workers, didn't know how to read. And if somebody just tells you that this thing is legitimate, somebody who knows how to read, they're gonna be like, oh, fuck. Legitimate, I guess. The church said it. He has all the proof there, so it must be true. And then... domino effect, I guess.
And so, Heinrich became a superstar influencer. His works spread across Europe, and witchcraft, once a superstitious joke, became a very real problem to the public.
Ripa to Salem.
This climate of persecution spread throughout the Holy Roman Empire, and would later fuel witch hunts even in your own country. But even this systemic persecution was not enough to sustain me. Acceptance of radical ideas has a way of normalizing the radical. and I soon became bored of Heinrich.
Oh.
Wait, you helped make a witch hunting manual popular throughout Europe, and then you got bored.
Okay.
A troll requires fuel to feel they matter. If a troll ceases to be radical to others, they are beings without purpose.
Yeah. I guess he's using the term troll exactly as I thought. He was trolling around. He needed that validation. If there's just acceptance, he doesn't feel the same. Yeah.
I told Heinrich as much when I dumped him. I said that he bored me. He was a mere tool to be used.
Oh, man.
Oh, dang, Chief. You didn't think much of Heinrich after all, did you?
I mean, he was a piece of shit.
Many spoke of mortals as insects. I felt much the same way. When you are more than 1,000 years old, it is easy to fall into such thought patterns. Legitimizing witchcraft was a significant accomplishment, to be sure, but its fulfillment left me feeling empty. When the clerical authorities began persecuting witches on their own, I felt rather left out. I wanted their persecution to happen because of me.
Okay, bro.
But Andy, the actions of others weren't just because of you. They got that dirty old manual you helped write, but it was up to them to decide to listen to it.
You speak truly, my friend. I wish you had been around back then to speak with me.
I don't think you would have listened.
The existential angst of a very old vampire is hard to communicate. I just wanted to feel that I mattered somehow. By 1492, I had to go somewhere where I feel more effective as an agent of chaos. And there was no better place to go than Spain, specifically Granada.
Uh-huh. The Spanish Knights.
Well, why Spain?
Spain in 1492 was a mess. For more than 260 years, Granada had been a center of learning.
Cazzo sta succedendo nel 1492?
The Muslim Nasrid dynasty ruled, but Jews and Christians were allowed to practice their religion and even rose to high positions in society.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going, man.
But when Ferdinand and Isabel of Castile arrived with the Spanish Inquisition, it was incompatible with the harmony that defined Granada.
The Inquisition. Of course, the Inquisition. Nobody expects this Spanish Inquisition.
I smelled blood, for lack of a more apt phrase. My instincts were correct. I arrived in Granada in April. Though the stones were still stained red, its conquerors were hungrier for blood than I was. Ferdinand and Isabella had just sanctioned Christopher Columbus's trip westward in search of treasures to fund their conquests.
Hey, I know this one. In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
That's why he was like, wait, where do I remember the number? Yeah, that's why I remember the number.
I have heard this poem as well, but it did something quite terrible. Do you know what it is?
What? Yeah, the natives of Columbus were in bodies. Columbus didn't discover America. He just rhymed nut and hot. So remember, I don't know any of this. I'm not American.
Columbus didn't actually discover America. Folks were already living there.
Yes, I would say that Ferdinand and Isabella wrote this poem themselves, but unfortunately, they were too learned to write something so insipid. The journey of Columbus was not a noble journey, but a savvy and cruel move by Ferdinand and Isabella to solidify their tenuous position as rulers of a unified Catholic Spain.
Cazzo, proviamola quando non hai fatto casino. Yeah. Non abbiamo ancora finito. Questa è soltanto la seconda cosa che l'ho traumatizzato. Ce n'è anche la terza, eh. C'è anche la terza. Ha fatto un puttanaio che...
If I could find my way into their court, I could commit such devilry. It would not be easy for a dark-skinned demon like me to worm myself into their graces, but I found a way.
Dark-skinned. My guy. Mi madre che si mette al sole d'estate è più scura di te. Vabbè. Dark skinned. You're not lying, but Jesus Christ, I saw darker people. Però siamo al là dello stare. C'è sempre tempo. C'è sempre tempo per quello. Non Dario.
Let me guess. You seduced Ferdinand. Or Isabella.
Samuel, I am hurt. You think I just fucked my way through history, don't you?
Andy, you keep proving this right. You keep proving this right, and you're kind of fucking handsome, so...
Oh, shucks, Chief. I didn't mean nothing by it. I just saw a running theme and thought...
Well, you were right. I seduced Isabella of Castile's chief advisor.
Perché lui? Non l'ho preso bene. Allora vedevo con la vera colpa sulla caduta dell'impero romano. No, la caduta dell'impero romano no. Quella della caduta di Troia, però sì, l'altra volta. Conflitto Inghilterra-Francia, colpa sua. Potrebbe ancora succedere. Per ora ci sta dando la caduta di Troia. Ha fatto finire qualche dinastia in Italia. E ora ha fatto partire la caccia alle streghe in Europa. E si è insinuato nella corte spagnola. Dai, no. And you have a fever. Cazzata a cartacea. Dai.
They called her La Latina.
La Latina. Beh, la Latina.
What a woman. Here, I have a painting of her. Her name was Beatriz Galindo. She was one of the most learned mortals I have ever met, if not the most.
She was pretty. I thought she would be sexier. They don't make people sexy in official paintings, man. Man, the only one who gave me a little bit of emotion was Signora Destra. Non lo so, potrebbe esserci ancora tempo, non lo so.
This painting does not capture her essence well, but she was also devilishly attractive.
Andy.
There is nothing sexier than an inquiring mind, and Beatriz, she was one of the sexiest women I have ever known.
She was married.
You sound a little smitten there, Chief. Better not let Crimson hear.
She knows about Beatriz. Not everything, of course. She doesn't need to hear the most intimate details.
I don't think any of us want to know the most intimate details. Non era ancora nato. Raga, dai, non era ancora nato. Dai. Un po' troppo indietro.
But, seeing as you are acting in the capacity of my therapist, I can tell you, yes?
Andy! No! Meteorite!
She used to do this one thing with her finger.
No, Andy!
You know, I ain't a Puritan. I just think all this stuff should maybe be done behind closed doors.
Andy, being your therapist doesn't mean you can just rant about your sex life. Not while I'm streaming. Please.
I'm sorry, my dear. I don't wish to go too far, but I will still unburden myself.
Yeah, if you need a couple of minutes alone in the bathroom, you can go. If you want to do things while you think about batteries.
I believe I did Beatriz great harm.
Oh.
She was newly married when I met her in Granada.
Oh, you ruined her marriage. Okay, I see.
Her husband was a man named Francisco Ramirez de Madrid. As his name implies, he was of Madrid, meaning that his lovely wife was often left alone in Granada.
And you kept her company, let me guess.
It took me an entire month to get her into bed. Perhaps the longest courtship of my entire on life.
Shucks, for an immortal being, you don't take your time much, do you?
I don't usually have to try, but Beatriz was a woman of principle. She was not ready to cheat on her husband or her holy vows.
You still fucking convinced her!
She did not share her body with me immediately. But in her mind, the deed had been done 1,000 times already from the first day we met.
Now, man.
I think you might be doing some mind reading there, Chief. Dark forces that made us know you're a fine specimen of a man, but not everyone wants a piece of you.
Mm-hmm. Don't,
Of course I notice. But if we are dealing in reality, I know that this is indeed what many people are thinking of when they meet me.
I think it's calling us out. All of us. Let's move on.
Oh, yeah, I ain't gonna deny that, but that's only many people, not all people, right? You couldn't really know what was in Beatrice's mind.
Oh, come on! Come on!
Maybe she really didn't see you like that right away.
Perhaps it is so. I should not let overwhelming evidence fuel an unchecked ego. In any event.
Bro, t'han tagliato la linea.
I knew her by reputation before I met her, and I knew the way into her underclothes. It was through Latin.
Guys, can I say something? I want to quote a beautiful meme. One of my favorites. I guess he spoke Latin between her legs.
Other than myself, she was perhaps the global authority on Latin, largely an unspoken language at the time. I quoted Virgil to her, the story of my old nemesis, Enos.
You mean Aeneas, right?
What did I say?
Never mind, man.
You definitely said anus.
Oh, my mistake.
You still call
I knew
him
I
that.
would be her match in Latin, so I told her, Nunc scio quid sit amor. Now I know what love is. She admonished me for my forwardness, but did so with a smile that she could not hide from me. With her husband in Madrid, I spent the warm Spanish evenings with her, drinking her blood and sharing thoughts of terrifying intimacy.
That's why Spanish nights. Does this game want me to die?
Meaning you got up to a lot of kinky stuff.
Oh, the kinkiest. We probed each other so deeply. Do you
No,
know we did?
no, Andy. Better vampire. Shush.
Well, I can guess.
We discussed Aristotle.
Not what I expected. Huh?
Oh, okay, maybe I can't guess.
Yeah.
You cannot know true intimacy until you have delved deeply into Aristotelian logic, biology, and virtues with another.
Okay.
But Samuel, I used her. Even with the bond we formed, a bond that few couples on this earth could ever achieve, I used her.
Can Neo 3 can't release yourself there? I swear. No. Andy, start writing on Neo 3. We need you. We need you so bad. Man, start writing fanfictions.
Through her influence, I was able to embed myself into the Spanish court. I introduced Ferdinand and Isabella to the Malleus Maleficarum. They adored it, of course. They loved blood as much as I did.
Oh no, the Spanish Inquisition is because of you. I see.
So you were feeding poison to a couple of already rabid dogs.
Yes, it inspired their brutal actions against the conquered Muslims and Jews, which delighted me in this foolish troll era of mine.
Oh, you're a bitch.
After evenings discussing mystic ancient virtues with Beatrice, this was a great betrayal. I deserved to suffer for helping Heinrich, and I deserved to suffer for using Beatrice. I think she was trying to save me through our conversation, Samuel. I might have charmed her with my voice and my words, but she knew who I was. Have you read much about Aristotelian ethics?
No.
We didn't discuss a lot of Aristotle out on the range.
I think he will not be so alien to you. He described a concept known as the virtuous mean. It is not so different from the middle path we speak of so often. Between purposelessness and overambition, there is fair ambition. Between shyness and shamelessness, there is modesty.
Reminds me a lot of Isabella D'Este and Dr. Drain.
Yeah, I was thinking about the same. I was thinking about Deste.
Exactly. We cannot sustain being individuals of pure vice or pure virtue. There is no peace in such ambition.
Yeah, we saw it.
But I could not hear her wisdom. I was 2,500 years old. Who was immortal to talk to me about ethics and virtue?
That's why I said even if Andy met Sam back there, he wouldn't have given two fucks about him. He was too deep into his own spiral of negativity and chaos. He had to find himself first, because no matter what, Sam would have told him, he would not have listened.
It is simply difficult to reconcile my
Because he didn't want to be
disappointment with
saved.
myself, Samuel. That I
Or
helped
changed.
the evil and used the virtuous. Once I had helped to fuel the bloody ambitions of Ferdinand and Isabella, I abandoned Beatrice.
Man, poor woman.
It is a dark thing indeed to live to be a troll. There is no fulfillment in such a life, only pain. A troll such as I was is a societal toxin. We break down the social contract and reduce humanity to a bestial state.
Yo, man, what the fuck are you talking about now?
I think you're the one doing the reducing there, Andy. A troll might be a troll, but they're human too.
I mean, you were kind of lonely back there.
I don't think anyone ever gets brought into this world thinking, gee, I just want to make people miserable.
Yeah.
Now that ain't you, right?
I do not remember being a baby, but no, that was not my concern. It is true. I had the capacity to be more than a troll. I simply did not recognize that fact.
Huh. That's another thing.
Alas, I believe I was a far more successful troll than I have been a sincere human being. I used Heinrich and Beatrice more effectively than I have ever helped kindly vampires.
Now, man.
Andy, you're disqualifying the positive again.
Yeah.
Whatever troll you were in the past, comparing him to the Andy of today is as useful as milking a bull.
Don't make a bowl, please.
Well, actually, it might make the bull happy, but we ain't
No!
gonna talk about that.
No.
Point is, if we're talking about the good you do now, what do your troll days have to do with anything?
Yeah.
You're being a real Count Gloomula if you're taking something good and ruining it for no reason.
Count Gloomula? I know of no such man.
And Dracula, but you're all gloomy.
I made him up, but he's just who you're being when you're knocking yourself down.
You are correct, Samuel. May that Andromachos remain buried. I will not forget him, but not so that I might torture myself, but to remember how far I have come. I must say, I am feeling much less burdened having spoken with you, my friend. I feel as though I am in bat form already, with the wind beneath my wings.
I'm glad to hear that, Andy. I don't want you weighed down.
Would you like to go out for a night fly with me, my friend?
Yay!
That sounds like a mighty fine idea.
Then let us go. The moon is high and a night awaits.
Let's go. Oh, look at them. Now, Fathoms Below. I have no idea what Fathoms Below could be. No fucking idea. Let's go.
Hey, Andy, you ready for our therapy sesh, partner? Hey there, you ain't Andy.
The fuck you doing here, Pan?
Panoptabella, what are you doing here?
I was looking for the bathroom.
You kinda got lost.
Well, this ain't the bathroom.
I can see that. I'll go then.
Hey, Chief, what's going on?
Panoptabella and I were simply having an exchange.
She was not looking for the bathroom.
In exchange of what?
Samuel, my dear, you do not need to know everything. It is not my business to share.
Yeah, she was not looking for the bathroom.
We are here for my therapy session, are we not?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. How are you doing, boss?
In truth, I feel much improved, my friend. I believe unburdening myself to you has been most helpful. My lightening of spirit comes with its own distortions, however. Which would you like to focus on tonight?
Considering how you finished the main game, I fucking hope so, man. I hope so. Le solite, raga. Labeling, control fallacy, mind reading, organization. Let's go.
I think I've got what I need to handle an ancient vampire. Go on, Chief. What's been on your mind?
The last century has been a bit isolating. Other elder vampires think themselves above self-improvement, so we have little to speak of.
Well, I guess that ain't no surprise. New ways of thinking don't usually come out of retirement communities.
Yeah.
Indeed, we elderly often prefer to sing praises to old glories, but there is no glory in my past, only death.
I want to stop you there, Chief. There is no glory in my past, only death.
No, not with me.
You're 3,000 years old. Can you really say you got nothing to be proud of in that time?
I am not proud to be an effective killer, my friend.
Is that the only fucking thing you ever did?
I just have trouble believing all you did was kill and sleep for 3,000 years.
Yeah.
That is fair. I have met many fascinating people and seen many forgotten wonders.
See?
See, there you go. Don't go tossing out the blood with the blood bag.
You are correct. Against my own wisdom, I hope to erase the parts of my unlife that bring me shame.
Well, it's like you told me. Everyone's got cognitive distortions, and we ain't ever gonna get over them.
Too true. I must accept the evil so that I can appreciate the good. I confess I often wish to give myself a pass, because in hindsight my evil was so pointless.
Yeah, but also you caused so many problems, man.
Have you ever heard the phrase, the banality of evil?
Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me in there. This was the argument of my high school thesis. Yes, I did.
Oh, no, but I can guess what it means.
It doesn't mean any of this. It means they're so easy. Per il concetto di banalità, porca troia. It's not a boring thing. It's none of this. It just means that doing evil is actually very easy. And anybody can do evil. No matter what, sadly. I guess pathetic?
Well, evil is pathetic. I mean, look at me. I was an evil bastard, but what I was deep down was a scared, pathetic little boy.
No, Samuel, do not label your inner child as pathetic. A child is a child, and a child's needs are not pathetic. They simply are. Banality is something different.
Yeah.
Historian Hannah Arendt coined this phrase to describe the actions of some Nazi leaders. In Western tradition, when we think of evil, we imagine powerful creatures of darkness intent on hurting others.
Oh, by the way, wait, let me talk about this. my high school thesis, the one I presented the last exam, was about the banality of evil. Not specifically this phrase, but more on it was the main argument, the main subject, but I talked more. Where the fuck do I have that book? Where the fuck do I have that book? Oh, cazzo sta. No. Che lo devo trovare. Cazzo è il mio... Oh, no, never mind. It is there. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, it is. It was this one. Never mind. Yeah. I have the book right here. Hannah Henry. The Banality of Evil. Hello there. I thought I also had another one. No. I used this and another one. I was searching the other one. But yeah, was my easy subject. I have no idea where to put my thesis now. I have it somewhere. I don't remember where I put it though. It was such a good thesis. Oh fuck! I wish I can find it again. Maybe I have it. I'll search it off search tree. But I basically talked about how even the subject of the book is about how anybody is capable of evil based on the circumstances, because evil is not something that is just born, or somebody's just born with. Is about how where people grow, where the position they're put in, what they're taught changes intrinsically how a person think and react to things. Even things that make us think, oh, that is just pure evil. Even somebody who is as innocent as a kid is capable of evil. Because it's not just black and white, it's gray. Well, the word is shade of gray, sadly. It's not as easy to discern evil and good.
Even in this understanding, evil has no ideology. It is, as you say, dumb. And when we perceive evil as dumb, it is tempting to simply dismiss it.
Non mi ricordo come cazzo si dice in inglese, come si chiama, ma il libro che stavo cercando, che ne parla anche lei nel libro, è questo esperimento che era stato fatto dove avevano preso vari studenti universitari volontari e avevano messo parte come prigionieri e parte come guardie. Erano persone normalissime e hanno fatto vedere che l'incredibile cambiamento delle guardie nei confronti dei prigionieri e nei prigionieri nella posizione in cui erano, e persino il ricercatore stesso aveva cominciato ad assumere quello lì. Infatti l'esperimento è stato poi interrotto e mai più ripreso perché era follia.
If I live in a life that is no longer evil, it does not feel right to be judged by the centuries I spent in dumbness. Indeed, it was the realization of the banality of evil that made me question it.
Well, how's that?
Well, you and I know what effective killers we are. There is no mortal that would dare stand against us. We are physically superhuman, but are we truly greater beings than mortals? How many people do you think I have killed, Samuel?
Do you mean directly or indirectly? Because it is two very different numbers, Andy. Very different.
Well, you being 3,000 years old and all, I bet you've killed.
If we're talking directly, many thousands. If we're talking indirectly, Millions. Ma a few thousand, un paio di palle. Billions, no. Millions, sì.
You must have killed a few million mortals. That's a hell of a thought.
You know as well as I do how normalized killing can be for our kind. Yes, I have killed millions.
Thousands would have been. Nah. Directly and indirectly, it's millions, my man.
The truth is, I have no idea how many people I have killed. I was certain, however, that I was the dominant force of death in the world.
And yeah, considering the last story, yeah, you were, man.
But in the 20th century, humanity showed me that I was far from superhuman. If I thought I was detached from the value of life, World War I showed me I was not special in this.
Molto simpatico.
Oh, yeah. I kind of missed both of the world wars. I was busy walking at that time.
They were terrible, Samuel. Mass death events have happened before. The Napoleonic Wars, the Taiping Rebellion, and even older wars killed millions.
A livello psicologico, la prima guerra mondiale ha fatto dei danni incredibili. Quelle trincea.
But the industrialization of war turned corpses into mere numbers. Humanity could kill its enemies without ever seeing their faces. I was there on the Western Front. I saw mortars and mustard gas used indiscriminately, men ripped to unidentifiable shreds. Day after day, month after month, the bodies filled mass graves, each death contributing to no ultimate goal.
Such a lovely and light subject, right, guys?
Back then, I was a creature who saw death as glorious. I thought that mortals were food, owed to me because I was greater than they. This casual mass murder showed me that I was not above my humanity. Murder was humanity. I'm afraid, Samuel, that I quite lost my appetite for blood. I did not think such a thing was possible for a vampire.
Damn.
Dang. You must have been pretty depressed.
Considering how the main game ends, I guess he was.
You could say that. I was disgusted. With myself. With humanity. Certainly with my own humanity. One night, standing on a North Sea beach, utterly lost, I walked into the sea.
Ben?
Water filled my lungs, but I did not die. I kept walking into the cold gloom to whatever fate would befall me.
That's why the Fathom Blow. I see. I see.
What were you thinking in that moment?
I was not. Without a purpose, all I had was walking. That was all that mattered.
We killed each other so good that we scared an immortal being. We scared an immortal being who took satisfaction into seeing humanity suffer and die. That is an accomplishment, to say the least.
That actually does make a lot of sense, I reckon. I did much the same thing.
Yeah, walking does wonders.
I thought you would understand. Yes, I did not walk for a purpose. Perhaps I was walking to find a purpose.
So, what happened?
The light of moon and sun faded away. I saw things in the darkness. Flashes of nightmares, giant eyes peering at me in the gloom.
You saw Pan.
I felt the heat of volcanic plumes. Saw explosions of strange life in the corpses of dead whales.
The gold medal fucking up goes towards species. Yeah.
Predators like myself abound in the deep places of the world. These ghosts in the darkness consumed one another, horrors feeding upon horrors.
Yeah, sure, and not put over generalization. Didn't think about that.
As I walked further still, I came upon the wreckage of a great ship, littered with material reminders of the mortals who once walked its decks. I will never forget the experience of seeing this symbol of humanity's power over nature decaying in the abyss.
You see the Titanic?
I had to sketch the great ship as soon as I could. It was named the Titanic.
Oh, yes.
The Titanic. I remember that story. John Muir would say it was a symbol of man's hubris. He
Damn.
could be a grumpy old cuss sometimes.
He walked there.
I saw it more as a symbol of nature's ignorance of humanity's hubris.
I gotta say, the only unrealistic thing is, for how much you cannot die because you don't need air, ocean pressure doesn't work like that. The reason why we cannot go too deep in the water without protection is not because of air. It's because the pressure is so intense that you would fucking implode. He was working on his flat ending, obviously. Yeah. Seems like. Because goddamn.
The creatures of the cold deep paid it no mind, ignorant of the death all around them, for there were no bodies to speak of. I think it was then that I finally understood. Death, as a state of nature, has no meaning. Death only has whatever meaning we give it, and my death had none.
Bro, un po' di ne, un po' di meno, un po' di meno, un po' di meno.
That seems a little cut and dry to me. Andy ain't the only one assigning meaning to death. You know, I'm pretty sure Eddie Keene said exactly the same thing.
I do not deny it. Edmund was in some ways correct. If we do not give our unlives meaning, do they have meaning?
That's still Nosferatu thinking and disqualifying the positive. You ain't the only one that gets to define the meaning of life and death. Death doesn't erase the memory of a person, just the body.
I suppose one could say their hearts will go on.
Let's move on from this joke.
I hope you ain't gonna sing it.
Don't worry, my friend. I think we all heard that song a little too much. But you are right. I was so sure I understood death, but I was only beginning to understand mortality.
I get it. There's a reason we're in the same business, I reckon.
Your reckoning is well perceived, and I am grateful that I had my own reckoning. As I watched the creatures of the deep swimming among the wreckage of the great ship, I realized how small my life truly was. I had wondered for many centuries what it would be like to venture into space. Into the great ocean, that need was satisfied.
Yeah, the pressure was the same, if not worse. Wait, now I'm curious. I think the water pressure is worse than in space. Wait. Is water pressure higher than space? Wait, what? No, the opposite. There are vastly different pressures. Once again, I should quote when I wait. In space, we only need to keep the pressure in the ship, and that's mostly only 1 atmosphere. The ocean starts out of 1 atmosphere and it goes up, way, way up. So it's much, much harder to build the pressure hull of a submarine than a spaceship. Lovely. Lovely indeed.
For once, I felt small, powerless, a small spark of life in the void. All my unlife was a primal scream. I am here, I matter. But I finally understood that I could never be heard.
I think I get what you're saying, Andy. The deep woods gave me the same experience of feeling small and insignificant. But we can't help but matter, and it's a control fallacy to say we don't. Maybe we don't get heard in the same way we want to be heard, but that we can't control. But the sea knew you were there, just like the woods knew I was there.
I must admit, Samuel, I am a bit envious of your wisdom at such a young age.
Cazzo mi chiamano dal Regno Unito? Ma non rompete le palle. Assumo immediatamente.
Oh, shucks, I ain't wise. I'm just too much of a fool to know I shouldn't assume too much.
Come now, Samuel, this is my session. You can disqualify the positive later.
Fair enough.
I will say it was a terrifying experience, but one that I am unendingly grateful for. And it was more achievable than going to space.
Yeah.
Vampires in space. I guess there's no real reason why we shouldn't go out there. We got time for long travel. Maybe we should take a trip to Mars sometime.
Please don't.
Martian vampires? It's a little silly, Samuel.
Take me to your bleeder.
Oh, Samuel, that was truly terrible.
Yeah, it was terrible, and I immediately glazed over that.
And I adore you for it. Perhaps the day will come when we do visit Mars. But I am content to stay here. There is much to discover about our existence on Earth. After this dark journey, I walked back across the Atlantic, sustained with fish blood and a new will to understand myself.
We know more about space than we know about the ocean. Just have that thought in your mind.
My timing could not have been better, because a new form of science was just coming into prominence. Psychology, the study of the self.
Uh-huh.
Well, when was this?
Around 1920. I was not the only human being to question humanity's choices after the Great War.
Yeah.
Indeed, if humanity did not question itself after such horrors, this would be a condemned world.
Yeah.
It was my questioning of the self that brought me to this place. Psychology was born right here in Leipzig.
Huh.
No shit.
None at all, my friend. A man named Wilhelm Wundt lived just on the street. He developed a method where we describe our own thoughts and sensations.
Well, that sounds mighty familiar.
Yes, the hints of cognitive distortions were present already. I read his works voraciously. I was obsessed with the study of the self. I became interested in my own feelings.
Aw.
Why did I rage for so long? What did it feel like physically? And I realized that my prevailing feeling was always fear. Like Edmund, I was a coward. Oh dear, the similarities are piling up.
Now let's take a step back there, Chief. I've been afraid too. Dr. Drain was afraid. Isabella D'Este was afraid. Medi was afraid. And we know about Eddie.
Yeah, we all know about Eddie.
I reckon every mortal's been afraid too. That don't make us cowards, and it don't mean we're Eddie Keene neither. It just makes us human.
Yes, I believe I know this in my dead heart as well. Fear is a part of nature, and we are only slightly unnatural.
Not fearing is actually very dangerous. Like, I'm gonna give a fun fact. There is an illness, I don't fucking remember how it's called, that don't let you feel pain. That is such a big fucking problem because your body cannot tell you run, recognize the danger because of that, and it can bring you to horrible fucking consequences. Fear and pain are very important for the body. And so yeah, because there are alarms before you fucking die.
Why was I not interested in myself for nearly 3,000 years? I should have shed my ignorance long before. But I did develop an obsession with knowing myself, and it took me to some very awkward places.
It happens.
All right, Chief, I'm ready. I ain't afraid of sex, so you can talk to me.
Sam, I think you're gonna regret saying that.
I suppose it was about sex.
Here we go.
This is when I began my studies with Sigmund Freud.
Ah.
I spent much time with him. He shared this obsession with understanding the self.
I knew it was coming. We're talking about psychology, of course. We're talking about Sigmund Freud. Oh, the man. Yeah. He was something. He was truly something.
We analyzed each other, which helped us to analyze ourselves.
Indeed, in which way? Indeed, in which way did you analyze each other? Andy, did you fuck Sigmund Freud too? Andy?
We hid nothing. We knew that we would understand the truth if we laid it bare.
He fucked Sigmund Freud. Okay. Yeah.
The bearing of truth in this case was difficult. I horrified him, I believe.
What the fuck did you do with him? Okay, exploring kings. What the fuck did you do to him to scare him?
Andy, you can't know what Sigmund Freud was thinking. I know you've done some blood-curdling stuff like I have. If he didn't tell you he was horrified, it's only your guessing.
Yeah.
I know this is true logically, but I believe we both opened certain boxes that did not need opening.
Sometimes you have to explore yourself and what you like. Sometimes you regret it, sometimes you don't. It is life. We don't know everything. Like, I'm gonna give you a fun fact. The way I discovered that I was transmasc was with D&D, because my character, like, I always did male characters. I never understood why. Then at some point, and my only big no was in bugs and insects. At some point, wild magic made me become a woman, and I was so angry and upset. It bothered me so much. Then after that, it's one of the rules. I gave DMs to not change my sex. And I was like, wait, why does it bother me so much? Ah, shit! I think I know why. Yeah, sometimes you have to do stuff you don't like to realize you don't like it.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Take a look at this picture. What is your impression of this woman?
It's an old lady looking for something, waiting for someone, I don't know. I don't know if you want to say, I wish you were my mother. She seems like she's the kind of like mother who scorns you. Like, ha. I don't know if she had good taste in that.
Well, she looks kind of stern, I guess.
She was certainly a very strong woman by all accounts. Mighty, like Isabella d'Este.
Uh-huh.
This woman was most beloved by Sigmund. She was his mother.
Uh-oh.
He would show me this very picture and say, Andromachos, if she were your mother, you would want to fuck her too.
Hold on. Step back. Who? Two. Sigmund Freud?
I don't use this phrase often for obvious reasons, but what in the Sam hell?
He could not imagine why anyone else would feel differently. Of course, I overshared with him as well.
Never mind. I think some stuff should be kept in your own head and never tried. I regret immediately staying that old discourse. What the fuck?
I do not think my recounting of the convent of San Sisto orgy of 1417 helped us to gain a greater sense of self-awareness.
Me neither. Half-word, I'm scared of our conversation here and yet.
Though I always found it humorously ironic the way the nuns still cried out to God.
I need a little bit of water. I need a little bit of water. Andy, you devil.
Boy, you really like a little novelty in the bedroom, don't you?
Huh.
Oh, Samuel, you are such a millennial.
The millennial.
I'm way too old to be a millennial, Andy.
I mean to say that you were born in the last millennium. You will understand when you are over 1,000 years old.
You know, you're not my daddy.
Where are we going with this conversation? Please, guys. Where are we going with this conversation?
No, I am not, though perhaps I joke like one.
Yes, you do.
But Sigmund had made a grave mistake in our explorations of the self, and in doing so, cast doubt on the truly groundbreaking work we did.
What did you do?
He eventually died, as mortals do. But my lust for understanding the self was not quenched. I became interested in the philosophy of those of my lifetime, and the philosophy of the modern era. It was like charting a map through humanity. It was invigorating. I felt alive. This feeling showed me that I was on the right path. The thinkers whose works I read all had the same obsession I did. They wanted to unlock the formula of humanity. That was my true aim as well.
You know, what you're talking about sounds a lot like the algorithm.
Oh no.
People and cultures are all kind of different and changing all the time. Well, that's the best part of being human. There ain't no formula that'll work for everyone, not unless we're all the same.
Well observed, Samuel. I came to this conclusion as well. I thought that my immortality made me the ideal student of the self. I had time to question and explore, but I did not account for the fact that the act of questioning made me grow and change myself. I am no longer the man I was yesterday, and tomorrow I shall be someone new. I have become aware of ways in which I could be more mindful, more kind, more fashionable even.
Excellent choice. Hi, Manu.
I chased the truth, Samuel, and I chased the good. It is a shame that I can only chase them, never catch them.
Now, man. Hi, Yuki.
You ain't ever gonna be perfect, Chief. Neither am I. You're right. The more aware we are, the more them goalposts are gonna keep moving. We can always be better.
We have a little sacred, I guess.
But I think you're disqualifying the positive of being good enough. You're trying, Andy, every day. I think that's the battle won right there.
Oh no, you removed it! No! The sacred! You guys, let me... you guys know if you redeem it twice, it happens. Okay. Okay, let me redeem it another time so we can actually have it. What did you put? Wait, you did a third. Wait a second. Wait a second. What did you do? What? What did you actually do? Wait, what? I'm so confused. Guys, wait, let me do it. I'm so confused. What the fuck is happening? Why is it not working anymore? Oh god, you broke it! VTube Studio got offended because you guys removed the sacred. I have no words. Okay, let me put back the sacred. Where the fuck is the sacred? And something else. I don't know what I'm gonna put myself. Let me see. Since when do I have a halo? Sorry? Since when? This is new! Oh, I'm putting this. Also, where the fuck is the baby secret now? Little one. Little one. Where the fuck are you, little one? I'm actually having problems finding the secret. Baby secret. Find it. Oh god, it's big. There. On top of my hat. No, it doesn't fit. It doesn't fit the halo. Wait. Let me remove the halo. But it's fucking cool. It's a new thing. Oh god. Let me put on the Christmas lights. Christmas. Ooh. Where? No. No. There we go. Much better. Oh. Another one. I do something that I will leave so as soon as I came to say hi. I'll leave a decoration over because I'm at work and then things happen. Okay, thank you for passing by, Yuki. Let me put another little one here. You. There's a whole party on my head right now. Okay.
You ain't gonna slip now. 4,000-year-old Andy is gonna be a force of good to be reckoned with.
I know. It reminds me of a pearl of wisdom Marcus Aurelius gave me that I could not yet understand.
Bye, Yuki.
He said, waste no time in arguing what a good person should be. Be one.
Aw.
I take these words to heart now, but it is hard to not have deep regrets.
I think you know how to address them regrets there, Andy.
Another one. There's a whole fucking party on my head. What the fuck is happening?
Are you going to do the horse thing? I would prefer you didn't.
No, I ain't gonna do the horse thing.
I am relieved. But yes, you know what I need, and I gratefully accept it.
Andy, let's accept all the dark deeds you done. Let's accept that it took you a long time to change. Ain't no getting around that. It's time to show a little compassion. You're doing your best. You're a better person for all the work you done. You, my friend, are good enough.
Aw.
Good enough. I suppose I am.
Would you like a hug there, boss?
Aw.
I would love a hug, my friend.
Aw. Show me the art of the hug. No, that was not art of the heartbroken. No words. No words. Now, guys, it is time. Let me drink, and we're gonna start couples therapy. Oh man, let's go. Disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. I wanted an art of them hugging. Now I'll discover that it was actually they just bugged. Imagine. Couples therapy, here I go.
Good evening, Samuel. I know you are busy packing to go back home to the United States, but I thought you would enjoy one more therapy opportunity before you leave.
Oh, it's right before that. Okay.
Sure thing, boss. I'm finding this therapy stuff real fulfilling, and I think I'm pretty good at it. No need to disqualify the positive.
You have faced the embodiment of lust, a furious mother, a fallen angel, a vampire from the ancient world, and even a child actor. I would say your pride is well earned.
Well, thank you kindly, Andy. So what do we got tonight? A fascist dictator? A forgotten goddess? The head of the Illuminati?
Calm the horses down, man.
Nothing so grand, but infinitely more complex. Tonight, you will tend to a couple.
Yeah. Okay, I guess.
When one does not die, relationship problems tend to fester terribly.
Oh, yeah.
Most vampire breakups end with a stake in the heart, but perhaps you can prevent this.
Both vampire. Yeah, no, I can see how it could be a little bit.
Here, take a look at their intake form.
Ah, Momoro e... che cazzo è sta roba? Aspetta, non leggo un cazzo. Allora. Amor e House Mazade. Non so leggerlo, avrò detto una bestemmia di quelle giganti. Allora. Origin, Revolutionary Fans and Iran. Damn the age cap! 268 and 71. Male. My guy, did you try him? Like, for sure he's the evolutionary friends. I can see by that. Spear of Vampires requested therapeutic help in resolving domestic disputes. Curiously, they both were killed after respective revolution in their countries. Huh. They have expressed difficulties in communication, common thread in vampires with large age gaps. At least we're okay. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna talk about this, okay? The spear has 197 years between them. Yeah, I can see the problems. In his V-mail, Mort expressed that his partner has difficulties with criticism and excessive defensiveness. Just keep content out of the room.
Good looking pair, I'll give him that.
Physical attraction is a quick way to form an intense bond, but reality rears its head quite quickly.
There's a pretty big age difference. Probably causes some problems too.
Yeah, because you cannot see the word the same way.
Sometimes, Crimson and I often do not understand each other's references, but we see them as opportunities to learn. The important thing is to remember that we are all individuals. With this in mind, what do you think is the most common distortion couples face?
I gotta say, I think MD and Crimson age gap is a little bigger. Like 2,000 years bigger. He's the tiny, just tiny. 197 is nothing compared. Okay. Yeah. But we love consenting adults, remember. Wait, he said difficulty with criticism, expressive defensiveness. Okay. Mind reading. Però non li ho mai contati, che cazzo ne so cosa hanno? E tutte e tre potrebbero andare bene. Ma non lo so, non li ho mai incontrati sti due.
It's gotta be mind reading. It's the most exciting and the most terrifying thing about being with another person. We can't ever know their minds for certain.
That's right, Samuel. Time spent together can make a couple believe that they can read each other's minds, but this is an illusion.
Who's your vampire by using modern lingo as much as possible? The rage baiting.
You may pick some other distortions you think a couple is likely to exhibit.
Okay, so couple distortions. Okay. Bam. The one on the right is mighty fine. Damn, Reza. First of all, where the fuck is it? I think we're picking the others to emotional reasoning. Because you're seeing the words as no wait, personalization. Blaming. Emotional reasoning. Should statement. What are we thinking, Chad? I think it's pretty plausible for people having a little bit of couple problems. Why the fuck am I doing hand gestures? None of you can see me. Later I'm gonna sketch what kind of pose I was doing.
I think I've got some good ones here.
I am certain they will all manifest themselves, my friend.
Oh, all of
Good
them.
luck tonight. I
Also
am eager
sounds
to see
good,
how
but
you work with these two.
this one may be better. Wait. Yeah. Probably all manifest. I'm expecting them to start screaming at each other. Let's go.
All right, I think I'm ready. Here they come.
Yeah.
Bonsoir.
Did not expect any of this. The one on the right is fine as fuck, man. Hey, yo.
Salam.
Hi, Reza. Reza is fine as fuck, man.
Well, howdy. Nice to meet you two fellers. Glad I could squeeze you in.
Very kind of you to find time for us.
God, he's French. Ah, man, he's French. Okay. Revolutionary French. Oh, man, okay. Noble French. I gotta go.
Yes, I want to fix everything. Come on, let's go. Let's get started. I'm ready to do the work.
Calm the fuck down, man.
It's good to hear you're raring to go, partner, but let's think of this less as fixing and more about helping you folks understand yourselves better.
Come now, mon amour. You have all the time in the world. I swear, you forget you are dead sometimes.
I'm not dead.
Kinda are, man.
Undead, mon chaton, I know. I'm so sorry, mon ami du Far West. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Antoine Francois Momoro, but call me Momo.
Hi, Momo.
And I am Reza Hushmanzadeh.
Hi, Reza.
Well, howdy, Momo. Mighty fine meeting you, Mr.
What the fuck are these phrases? Why do I feel like all of them are racist? Can we get a translator in general for the three of them? What are you trying to say? The fuck does that phrase mean? Let me get Google Translate. Let me get Google Translate. What the fuck is this? Okay. Oh. Man. Today? I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I mean, I saved. Which one saw it? I already forgot his name. Which one said there? Ah, it's how he's pronouncing the fucking thing again. Okay. Hushman Sade.
Hushman Sade?
Yes, very close.
Okay, thank you.
Well, I'm glad I got it. Sometimes people think I can't get these foreign things right on account of this hat of mine, but I do my best.
Man, your pronunciation is horrible. Let's continue.
So, what's bringing you two to my window?
I simply asked Reza for a little more living space. I asked him to move to the other side of my castle, and this made him quite upset.
What the fuck, are you living in a castle?
You got a castle?
Yeah.
Do you not have a castle?
No. No, man, what the fuck?
I know we vampires can get the castle mania, but I'm not sure why I'd need one myself.
So you could banish your boyfriend to the other side of it, of course.
Poor man.
It's the other side of a castle. You can walk, can't you?
He wishes it were a bigger castle so I could be farther away.
Aww, Reza.
Hold your horses there. I'm sensing some feelings here. I know once we get them emotions up, we're shooting cognitive distortions all over the place. Oh, sorry. I probably shouldn't come out of the gate and use terms like cognitive distortions.
That's all right. I know them already.
You do?
I know them too.
I don't like this.
Well, shucks, that just makes this a whole lot easier. Now, Rizzo, what'd you say about Momo wanting a bigger castle?
Hi, Jerem.
He wants a bigger castle so he can banish me further.
Ow.
Reza, how do you know Momo here wants you even farther away? Did he tell you that?
Yes, he told me by banishing me.
No, it's a different thing. It's a different thing. Ah, okay.
Well, why don't we let Momo here speak for himself and see if he thinks that?
I don't want you farther away, Reza. I just need more time to myself.
I mean, I think it's fun, like, for couples to have their own spaces. Because, like, if you stay attached to one person, like, all the fucking time, it's going to be so tiring. Like, and you may end up being very tense next to each other because you don't have time for yourself. I guess it's fine having your own personal space. Everybody needs some alone time. If you don't, it's a little bit codependent.
Momo's saying he wants space, not to banish you, Reza. You might have been reading his mind some.
I'm just angry. I get worked up when I know he doesn't respect me.
Why do you say you don't know he doesn't respect you? Man, what the fuck? Now you're shooting bullets here.
Well, let's slow down, Reza. I'm glad you said you were angry. I know when I'm hopping mad, things can seem pretty dire. A doctor I know once told me that's straight up chemical and normal for any animal. Once we cool down, though, we don't need to see things the same way. So, why are you saying Momo doesn't respect you?
He talks to me like I'm a child. All the time he tells me how innocent I am and how I'll cool down when I'm older.
No, I can see why he's angry about it. Like, this is a 71 years old man, and he's talking to you like a little kid. Motherfucker, we have sex. Don't be like that. I don't know if they have sex. I'm just 6. Just imagine.
Age can be a touchy subject among us undead folks. How old are you, Reza?
I'm 71 years old. I'm not a bache.
Oh, you're small. Oh, you're smaller. Younger than me, man.
But you are a baby, mon chaton. So am I. And you, cowboy? I'd say you are a bit younger than I am.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We're kind of the same age.
Oh, yep, born 1801.
So you see, we are all babies. Let us cry together.
No.
You see what I have to deal with?
Yeah, I understand.
Momo, it seems as if Reza doesn't like being called a baby.
He should not be so sensitive. Being called a baby wouldn't bother me.
Yeah, the fact that it wouldn't bother you doesn't mean it doesn't bother him. You dumb bitch. French. No.
I do not think our French friend gets to determine how sensitive anyone must be.
Should.
Come on, compadre. Maybe
Even,
we're all babies, but I think you're old enough to know that your should don't apply to everyone. People are gonna feel the way they feel. You can't control that. Doesn't matter how right your should seem to you.
Yes, that is certainly so. You cannot force another to see the truth, not even at the end of a bayonet.
That went dark all of a sudden.
Well, they'll say anything just to make the bayonet go away, right? So, Momo, what triggered this desire for more space?
Nothing to do with Reza. I simply accept that the era of feudalism has ended.
The fuck does that mean?
First of all, we must examine this notion that a couple must live together.
Okay. Oh no. Now I know what they mean. So, a fun fact that I discovered a little while ago, because it landed in my TikTok feed. Doctors don't like when like patients or like a family member of a patient is another doctor, because they're gonna be a fucking nightmare and think they know everything. Yeah, I can understand that. I don't like they think they know everything. Oh man. Oh god, I'm gonna hit Momo.
Under the feudal system, of course, it makes sense. The family must tend to the land and hearth and ensure the lord gets his due. But couples live together out of necessity, ouais? It is no longer the 18th century. We are allowed the leisure and peace that the aristocracy has always enjoyed. And that includes peace from one another, n'est-ce pas?
You think you deserve what the aristocracy has because you are an aristocrat now. You're not a common man.
I'm sensing there's some deeper conflict here.
Yeah.
Only the oldest conflict, mon ami. I am afraid my dear boy Reza has taken my words a little too seriously.
Okay, he's very angry on how you're treating him and dismissing his feelings. You are not taking any of this seriously. I would punch you.
Liberté, égalité, fraternité. I wrote these words as a mortal, believing that we could wipe away the class system entirely and that all humankind could respect one another.
And then you gave up. The French Revolution accomplished nothing. I plan to accomplish something in my country.
Clearly, Reza thinks that it is nothing that they cut off my fucking head.
Ah. They kind of were right in cutting your head. I'm not lying, man.
They killed me too. You don't see me giving up.
You would trust me, under modern age rent, living with your beloved is still a necessity. Yeah. Not everybody has a fucking castle. Wait.
Because you haven't figured it out yet. The only way you will finish your revolution is if you kill every aristocrat, their children and their children's children.
I mean, no. Nobody does a revolution like the French, but I think it's a little too much. I don't know if there are. I don't know anything about Pakistan. Is it Pakistan? No, Iran, sono un coglione. Perché ho detto Pakistan? Non lo so manco io. I don't know anything about Iran. There are aristocrats in Iran? I don't know. Reza?
And it is not enough to kill all the aristocrats. You have to kill even the memory of aristocracy. And that you cannot do.
That's where you're wrong.
You're such a child.
See?
And you're such a sellout.
And I don't have the calling names.
I'm starting to wonder if you two are even dead. Your blood is so hot. I sure as shit hope there's something you appreciate about each other.
Yeah.
Of course there is. I adore Reza.
And I love Momo. I want things to be the way they used to be.
Well, Momo, why don't you start? Tell me what drew you to Reza.
Well, first of all, look at him. I'm too old to deny that physical attractiveness is part of his appeal. His Persian disco music clothing tastes are unfortunate, but it is exciting to see a little displayed masculinity.
I guess.
But beyond that, he is so passionate. His blood is cold, but he's all fire inside. He reminds me of myself in my youth. He sees a new reality, and he wishes to bring it into existence through sheer force of will. He is inspiring.
Well, that's beautiful, Momo. It's easy to fall for someone who fights for the impossible. What about you, Reza? What drew you to Momo?
I was obsessed with Momo before I even knew him. I read about Antoine Francois Montmoreau back in university.
Ah. Oh man. Okay.
Through his published works, he was my teacher. We could not have started our revolution without studying him. He knew how to unite the classes against their oppressors. That is genius.
Okay, that is admiration. What's the love part?
Well, I'm glad to hear all these positives. Reza, Momo said you were inspiring. Sounds to me like he does respect you.
Fine, maybe he does respect me. But it's clearly my fault he doesn't want me around.
No, man, don't say that.
Buckaroo, you are making this all about you. Now, if Momo wants some space, that's up to Momo. Momo's got his own needs, and they might not have much to do with you.
But we were fine before. Why am I not good enough for him now?
Hombre, you gotta hear me. It ain't always about you. You could be the sexiest vampire on this earth, and even then, you couldn't expect to be wanted all the time.
Mon chaton, you are being dramatic. Why are you afraid of a little space?
You won't be interested in me anymore. You just want me farther and farther away, and eventually you'll want me gone.
Oh no, wait. Okay, this is okay. No. There is a deeper thing here because saying this means you were a very lonely child. I know. Because this is personal. I recognize this mentality. It's mine. Motherfucker, we're on the same boat.
Compadre, you are jumping straight to the worst possible ending here. Has Momo suggested that he's done with you? There are always going to be question marks in a relationship. You don't know where this thing's going to go. But you're filling in the blanks with doom and gloom.
What I do know is that Momo always used to be happy to be around me, and now he's not.
Reza, I love you. What is that phrase you taught me? Jigareto Bokaram?
Oh, what's that mean?
It means I want to eat his liver.
What the fuck, man?
Oh, shit, I thought the goths here were kinky.
God damn. God damn.
I don't want to literally eat his liver. It is, how you say, cute aggression?
Sure.
As in, I find him so irresistible, I wish to eat his liver. It's a lovely sentiment.
Sure. I guess. Move on.
But Reza, Petite Souris, you care so much. But you do not understand. I can care for you, but have my own concerns.
Why the liver? I don't fucking know. But it's so specific that it's making me worry. But let's move on.
I do not wish to be with you all the time, and you cannot force me to. Just as you cannot force your people to revolt. These are inevitabilities you must accept.
Now, calm the fuck down, man. No.
This is a strange supposition for Momo to make. He surely shaped his own country's revolution, even if not entirely.
I just came back after a long ass month. Your trip. Who the fuck are these people? Couple therapy. We're doing couples therapy. Hey. French Revolution, Iran Revolution. He's 200, almost 300 years old. He's 71. They're having communication issues.
This is a strange supposition for Momo to make.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, Momo, you said yourself that the thing that drew you to Reza here was his passion. Don't go shutting him down by telling him he can't have an effect on anything. He can't take control of history, but he can make a difference, just like you did.
Perhaps I misspoke. That was not my intention. Clearly, we have both caused a stir in our own nations. They would not have killed us otherwise. It is simplistic to think revolution is ever truly complete. Look at the word itself. Revolution. It is literally circular. France is now in its fifth republic. Authoritarianism rises, then the people get their turn. Authoritarianism rises once more, and the people rise again.
Yeah.
You once believed in progress for all.
Dear Reza thinks too highly of me. I coined this phrase in error. Liberté, égalité, fraternité. Liberty, equality, and brotherhood. Liberté and égalité can be achieved by the gun and the bayonet. But achieving fraternité, c'est impossible, because the upper classes cannot relate to those they hold
Not all these French.
So the revolution, the cycle of war, shall never end.
These are an aristocratic French, which is worse. And he keeps calling him a child. And he's not happy and he doesn't respect him at all.
I refuse to believe that we died for nothing. Momo can wait forever for things to get better, but that is disrespectful to our comrades.
Do you know that in my country it is illegal to be gay? That we have a morality police that forces people to act and dress as they dictate? It is not fair for future generations to have freedom when this generation must suffer. I died to make a difference. Both of you are trying to tell me that I fought and died for nothing.
Non mettermi parole in bocca, bro. Ho detto un cazzo io.
We are doing nothing like that. You see threats everywhere, mon petit chaton. Does your mind never know peace?
And you don't worry enough. You think I'm just an irrational child. You think my ideas are pointless.
Both of you are going right back to the mind reading again. Look, we gotta sort out where the truth is here, and something tells me we ain't gonna do it while we're all here in the same room.
Yeah.
I'd like to talk to you two by your lonesome, so I know where you both are coming from. Does that sound good?
Yeah, it's for the better.
I don't want to stretch this out forever.
Reza, dear, you forget we are dead. Have patience. Cowboy, I think this is an excellent idea.
Thank you.
Well, why don't we start with you then? You can come visit next week, and then I can talk to Reza the week after. The same time work for you?
Yes, I am not busy.
All right. Now, Reza, you can hold on, right? I hope you two can schedule a nice date one of these evenings.
If Momo wants one.
Of course I want one, petit chouchou. We'll discuss it when we get home to our castle. Merci beaucoup, thérapeute. À la semaine prochaine.
Whatever you said.
You're fascinating to observe, my friend. You have
Well,
a keen
two
sense
to
of when
tango.
cut
Complete
in
your
and
first
when to
couples
let
therapy
someone
session.
speak.
Yay.
Heck, they showed me when to cut in pretty quickly. Them two are real good at getting
Mom.
on each other's nerves.
Long-term relationships are difficult for the undead. If you think the 7-year itch is bad, imagine a 700-year itch.
Have you been in a relationship that long, Chief?
No, my longest was about 400 years. We were more than ready to kill each other, and indeed, that is exactly what happened.
Ah. I hope with Crimson ends up amicably.
In retrospect, he wasn't that bad. I simply could not stand his constant hissing at me. But I am optimistic that you can prevent these two from suffering a similar fate.
Hope so.
I hope so. Them two are exhausting already.
Crimson will kill him. Actually, I don't know if she would kill him or bring him to court. I think the second is more plausible.
Why not go for a walk? It is a fine night out. I believe the mortals of the city are engaged in some sort of celebration. Perhaps you can see what has them so excited.
Well, that's a fine idea, Andy. You have a good night.
Oh, I plan on it. I must appreciate Crimson's fine ass as much as I can before she leaves for the United States.
Some thoughts are better to be kept in your minds, Andy. Some thoughts should be kept in your minds.
No details needed. I'll get walking.
Because if she does well, I mean, she's going back to the United States to go back into law. So, yeah. Yeah, she's gonna have back the license. There are no therapy session in India about oversharing? No. No, there wasn't. He just likes to troll.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Yeah.
Sure is a fine evening. Mortals seem to be riled up about something. I can hear a lot of noise out there.
Okay, next time we have Momo. I was a troll. No, he still is the absolute still.
Oh, hey, Bert. You know what's going on out there?
Eu non ce la posso fare, io non ce la posso fare, non ce la posso fare. Che cazzo sta succedendo? Sto stream.
Oh, really? Oh, I wouldn't have guessed.
I hear what he's saying.
Oh, I see. Well, let me get this straight.
You didn't get shit, man. Anything at all. Robin 96 has begun. And is baked a pie.
It's rabbit hunting season, ain't it? Ooh-wee, I used to go hunting with my brother Jeb. I'm still a sharpshooter. Well, you don't see me judging your hobbies. Oh, what's this? Bach festival? People are really into Bach here. I never went in for that classical stuff.
Kraus Brandenburg concerto numero 2.
It's too many notes for the likes of me.
Sam, hai dei gusti di merda, lo sappiamo tutti quanti.
All right, don't go reaching for your pitchfork. Maybe I'll go downtown and listen. Jeez, I guess I hit a sore spot. I'll head into the city and see if I can't find out what the deal is with this Bach fella.
Yeah, some good days.
Oh, well, butter my biscuits. I think that's the man himself. Johann Sebastian Bach. Doesn't look like a fella I'd drink a beer with.
What are you talking about, cowboy? Bach is the coolest.
Che cazzo è successo al loro microfono? Innanzitutto. Secondo, Slay. Terzo, huh? Did not expect anybody to talk about Bach that way. I wanted the middle one's outfit though. Was it yo?
Oh, sorry. Didn't realize I was talking to myself. You gotta admit, though, fella looks like his dog left him a present on the couch.
What are you talking about? Bach is in Anne.
What the fuck happened to their microphones? Guys! Get these voice actors a better microphone, please.
Yeah, a real man.
Oh, yeah! I would fuck him!
Okay, sure.
We just got out the Bach concert. They played all the hits.
Uh-huh. Bach's fans are surely something unexpected. Yeah, Huh? Huh? Considering Bart's outfit and your guy's outfit. What are Bach's fans? Cazzo era?
Jumping Jehoshaphat, what the hell was that?
Der Barasser.
Der Bachhasser.
Der Bachhasser!
Bach Hasser?
It means the Bach hater.
Uh-huh.
There is no such thing as a Bach hater. Everyone loved Bach.
They talk like they're holding a microphone. Like they're talking through a phone, not a microphone. They're talking through a phone.
I would fuck him!
Okay, we get it.
Yeah, I picked up on that the first time. Is there someone out there who might have a bone to pick with Bach?
Dude, Bach is dead.
Wow, Bach is life, bro!
Why would anyone alive have a problem with the greatest musician of all time?
Maybe they ain't alive.
Whoa, that is deep.
Maybe this is one of our kind in need of help. I ought to track them down. I'll ask these kids some questions.
Do you wanna really ask them questions? Man, I don't fucking know. When does this scream happen?
So when does this scream happen?
I'm confused. I'm confused to what the fuck is happening.
When Bach's spirit is pleased.
The microphone magically fixed itself. Huh?
Then Der Bachhasser is one of our music god's most famous pieces.
A total loser.
The microphone fixed. I don't fucking know. Somebody got the wrong files in the game.
A rude person.
Hey, labeling is a pretty rude thing to do, you know. Maybe someone had a legitimate beef with Bach. I'm sure he wasn't all good.
Non sto capendo un cazzo. Io mi sento come se come se stessimo di nuovo sentendo le storie di Lovecraft e il protagonista avesse assunto qualche tipo di droga. Mi sento esattamente in quello stato d'animo.
Shh. He didn't mean it.
Has anyone ever seen the Screamer?
There is a legend that a ghost haunts the streets of Leipzig.
Che pronunciano Bach mi aspetto che qualcuno sbocchi. Bah!
I heard it was a giant rat.
Wearing a hat. It was definitely wearing
Okay,
a
no,
hat.
the triplet 2 still has a problem with the microphone, but we fixed triplet 1 problem at least.
Who wears that hat?
Bitch?
I'm just gonna fade into the darkness here. Why would anyone hate Bach?
Maybe they don't like Lutherans.
It's because they hate music and our freedom.
Okay.
They don't like Bach because they hate your freedom?
I think it must be another composer.
Richard Wagner was here.
Oh, the poser.
The Nazi.
The Nazi poser.
What?
Being a Nazi poser is the worst.
What the fuck is happening?
I agree.
I think I've got some idea of what might be going on here. Potentially.
Yeah? Are you going to hunt down their Bachhasser, cowboy?
I was thinking about it. Sounds like a soul in trouble if I ever heard one.
Devo andare. Vado un attimo in bagno. Ho bisogno. Di sciacquarmi la faccia. Ragionare sulle mie scelte di vita. They're sniffing in the writing room. And they wrote that you'll see. God damn it. Be right back, guys. I have some deep thinking. Voglio pindare ci manca un ieri a cavolo. I had some deep thinking in the water. Ho riflettuto sulle mie scelte di vita nell'acqua del lavandino.
Based on what you told me, I think I can piece together the real story. Not everything these kids said makes sense. I better get this right or we'll be here all night.
Seth, I'm younger than you, and I have no fucking idea what any of them said. I think they're just high. I think okay, my reconstruction of the events is there was the back concert. They were high as fuck. They went in, and when they got out, they were still high as fuck. Like, oh man, that was fucking cool, and they stopped tripping. That is the only explanation I have.
It's something wearing a hat. Who screams at Bach's popular music. And resents Bach.
So, what you're saying is...
The screamer is wearing a hat.
Who is irritated by Bach's greatest hits?
Because they resent a classical music god.
That sounds most logical. You must find their Bahasa.
Sure.
And capture them.
Kids, go be high somewhere else, please.
Yeah, like the rat they are.
We already agreed it is not a rap.
Hold your horses there. I don't have to do a damn thing. I hope I can help this creature, but not because I should. I just want to.
Hammer.
Empathy. It's so hot.
Okay.
Yeah, super hot. Like Bach hot.
I ain't ready to go on the hunt just yet. I've got some resting to do. I'm sure this ghost of Leipzig can wait.
But does it sound like the start of a secondary quest in RPG? Because it probably is.
He usually disappears when the festival ends. I hope you catch him, cowboy.
Yo, wanna get fucked up and listen to the Goldberg variations?
Oh yeah, they're absolutely high after this phrase. Yeah, I was right. They're high as fuck. Yep.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We hope you find their Bahasa, cowboy. Bah on.
You back on too. Tarnation, this city really goes all out for back. It's made someone out there real sore.
They produced Skyrim.
Well, I can't help anyone without rest. Well, they can wait a little longer. I'll best get home to my coffin. Ugh, see you next time, Leipzig.
Good evening, Samuel. Have you been enjoying your adventures in Leipzig?
Maybe. I guess. I don't know. But I think I'm gonna save here. And stop the streaming here because like, I think next time is gonna be the last time we're gonna do that because I fear that like with 2 more session and the whole bug thing that we're not gonna be able to do everything in like 30 minutes. Nah, or an hour. Nah, we're not gonna. So I guess we're gonna have another and last stream with the couple. For better and for worse, like I was fine with the couple, and then the whole bug thing happened, and I don't have any energy after that. My brain is dead completely. I don't know what to say. So, as always, guys, I have a Discord if you want to join. If it's my drawings, I have an Instagram, Twitter, and a Blue Sky too. next time I'm gonna see you guys is tomorrow, nighttime, with Nier Automata. So, I hope you had fun, and don't feel as sad as me after this last conversation. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.